very important to get familiar with this. This is something that the more you do it, the more comfortable you'll be. Frankly, I don't do it super often, so I am not ashamed to admit that I still follow the instructions in our article. It's very, very crucial that when we're going through this process, we follow the instructions to the T. If we miss one thing, we gotta start the whole thing over again.
Oh,
Okay.
So, the first thing that we're going to do is kind of prep our system for calibration. So there are a few things that we have to turn off. We are going to be turning off, so we're going to be doing all of these, and then we're also going to be doing the climate sensor. So anybody have any idea what we're going to be turning off?
exhaust fans, the recirculating pump.
Exhaust fans you could, but we're not going to really worry about that. Circulating pump, absolutely.
The main and the seedling.
Yep, and auto dosing. Great. So does anybody want to go through the motions? I can walk you guys through on Agrotech. Great. So first thing that we're going to do.
Don't tell me. System. Hold on. So I'm trying to turn off the recirculating pump. So go to global settings. It's the first.
Yeah, so we're going to back out.
Yeah.
So you can go to the main menu by pressing that X.
Okay.
So if we want to turn off the pumps, those are a component, which are an output. So from the screen,
this one.
there you go. So I can tell you that the main recirculator pump is output 1.
Okay.
So you're gonna so that top row of numbers is your inputs. We're primarily going to be focusing on our outputs. So
Okay.
the bottom rows. So tap that.
Inputs and outputs.
Yep.
So 1, and then we're going to turn it off.
Yep. And then I believe the
just went-
seedling. Yeah, it just turned red, so it's off.
Then the
Seedling
pump.
is 13, I
Here,
believe.
that's there on the wall.
Okay. Oh yeah, there you go. Seedling or circulating pump number 13. It's green.
Yep.
So we're gonna go from.
Off.
You heard it shut off.
Yep. Cool. So now let's turn auto dosing off. So we're gonna go back out to the main menu.
Back to the main menu.
We're gonna go to menu, controls, dosing, auto dosing. Sorry, nutrient.
Okay.
Auto dosing, and then that master switch in the top left corner. Go ahead and just touch that, and it'll flip over to off. Awesome.
Okay.
So now we need to do that for both zones. So it's going to pull that up. You're going to tap 2, enter, and you're going to wait.
So it says go
So now it's actually
number 2.
off. So now we're going to go back. We need to do the same thing for pH.
Just here?
So
So you're in 2.
Yep.
So you turned it off.
So yep. There you go. Off.
Okay.
Zone 1.
Hold on, so I didn't see it. Is it telling you?
Oh, here's the zone.
I was just trying to see
Oh.
over there. So what happens when you push? Oh, okay, it goes on.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's
gotcha,
a little bit
gotcha.
of a
There's
delay.
a little bit of
lag
delay.
time, so don't rush it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So now
Yeah.
we're prepped for calibration.
Okay.
It's not going to dose. It's just kind of in stasis right now. Cool.
Yes.
So now you can go back.
So pumps off, both pumps off, and then the doser off.
So not these pumps, just the recirculating pump.
Recirculating.
Yeah.
So the main recirculating pump, the seedling recirculating pump, and auto dosers for the seed and the main off.
Exactly. And remember that you have to turn auto dosing off for pH and EC or nutrients separately, right? Cool.
And I just want to say, like, I didn't realize this at first when I started farming. You want to do this because as soon as you stop the flow in your sensor, they're going to start reading really low and think that there's actually a need for more nutrients or pH. So they're going to start dosing. But in reality, there's just no water going over them. So you want to, like, shut them off and then shut this guy off.
Okay.
Now, is there a certain sequence that you have to do it in, whether it's pump first or doser first?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You want to
Yeah,
shut
first
the doser?
doser,
Yeah.
then
So we actually did it
Dosers
backwards.
are.
Okay.
But
I mean, it's okay because
We
we,
caught
did
it
it
in
so
time.
quickly.
Right.
But you want to kind of do that first,
Okay.
Doser first, then pump.
just in case you're taking time to like
Sure.
read
Like
through
that,
the.
like the
got
data can
sidetracked.
go like that.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, it takes a minute for the brain to register the reading, so you got, you know.
Okay.
Understand.
Okay. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're actually just going to go really quickly calibrate our climate sensor. Frankly, climate sensor, I just didn't reset. And that's it.
No, you need to. Well,
Okay.
there's nothing to turn off, but
Right.
you go in there,
So-
see the reading.
Yeah.
I brought this over.
Okay, great.
Oh,
So,
I didn't see that part.
so let's.
Oh, they'll walk you through it.
Yeah, you gotta work too, man.
See?
So what we're gonna do?
You need to
Alright,
know
gonna
this.
hit back. And then yeah, cool. Let's start from the beginning. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to Menu, System, Sensors, Calibrate Sensors. And now, first thing that we need to take note of is what type of sensor we're looking at right now. What do you think?
The air, right? Temperature?
Yeah.
Okay.
So see down here, you have these two.
Climate.
We have climate and hydro.
Oh, okay.
So we're focusing on climate right now. So the very first step that we have to do, and there are farmers who skip over this step thinking it's not necessary, we have to reset all to factory settings.
Okay.
Oh.
We want the system to forget what it's currently reading.
Okay, sure.
So it doesn't look kind of muddy the waters. We're gonna hit that button that says reset all to factory. Yep.
It's like a
It's gonna say
confirmation.
wait.
Okay.
Cool, awesome. So we can go back. And the first thing that we're gonna do
Hold on,
is
time out. You have to do hydro as well?
we're gonna do that later. So right now we're only focused
Climate.
on these three
Air.
sensors.
Yeah.
So, but we will do that for hydro as well. Yes. So the first thing that we're gonna do is air temp. So go ahead and tap air temp. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do the zero. So we actually, one thing that we have is our standalone air thermometer and humidistat. So what we're gonna do is, so yeah, we've done that. So on that screen, you'll see two boxes. You'll see zero cal and span cal. We want to tap so now by resetting to factory settings, those should say zero already. Great, awesome. So what we're gonna do is, what did I just do?
Nothing.
Okay, cool. So we're going to take note of the temperature on here, and we are going to enter the difference in the zero cal box. The difference between what that is reading and what this is
57
reading.
and 67.
61.5. So basically what we're doing is we're just telling it like, hey, we actually like you're off by this much.
Okay.
So 4.4.
On the zero, you just get up for by one. Now it's
So what we're gonna do
7.2.
is you're gonna tap the zero cal
4.3.
box. Yep.
4.3.
So you're gonna do 4.
This is the point.
Oh, nope. So hit clear. So that's actually the negative
Oh.
plus minus button. So you're gonna do 4, 3. Then you're gonna hit enter.
The decimal's already there.
Yep.
Okay. And then in a second it will adjust.
There you go.
Ah.
61.5. This one's up to 62.8. That's okay.
Your hair's
Because
going
we're
up, probably
here.
because it's not circulating there.
What do you think we would have done if this temperature were lower than that one?
Negative.
Yeah, just hit the negative button.
Exactly.
Type
Yep.
it in the same and then just hit the negative button.
Exactly.
Okay.
Deducting where
Yep.
is the difference.
So that's all we have to do for air temperature.
Air temperature.
Okay.
So air temperature is done. So we can hit back. And actually, can you actually go back into air temp?
Just
Okay, cool. Yeah. So go back. So now we're gonna do humidity.
0.
Cool. And we're gonna do the same thing. So what does this say there? It says
73.7.
73.7, and make sure that we're in zone 1, correct?
Yes.
Awesome. Why do we want to make sure that we're in zone 1?
So we don't change the seedling.
it's
So we only have
right,
one.
yeah.
We only have
So
one.
we only have
Oh, we
one.
just have
Doesn't
one.
have any.
Oh, okay,
Right.
on that
For
one.
those two.
Cool. So this is reading 60%.
So 13.7 minus.
Mine.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
yep,
zero.
tap into 0 cal. So
Negative.
we actually, so here's the interesting thing. The negative is actually going to be the last button we press.
Oh.
You just want to like enter the value, then make it negative. So,
13.7.
so 137 negative, enter.
Beep, bop, boop, boop, beep, beep.
Yeah, it's going to do its little calibration.
61.9.
Sure. Humidity is very kind of volatile.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
this
This is not.
like usually you wouldn't like move around this. It was like kind of in the middle of the front. That's the kind of way you
Ah,
want it.
gotcha.
So we moved it here, so it's trying to adjust to the
Okay.
climate here. There's a lot of humans.
So would it help having two people doing this and like?
No, you
Or
just
just
go back
reading, or
and
does
you're
it
like,
matter?
oh, it's reading 70.
Oh.
Right? 70. I'm oh, it's reading
Yeah.
like 60%.
It's more constant when there's not many
Wasn't sure,
people.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is another extra that we need to purchase in order to make this happen.
Yes.
X-Tech.
But these are like
mean,
Yeah, I was gonna
$5
say,
on
you can
Amazon,
even get some smaller ones. You know, you can probably get a few of them, kind of scatter them around, so you can have one over here, one over there, so just so you
See
kind
if
of.
there's
But
any
the
difference.
one in the middle of the farm is what you should input
Oh,
in
okay.
there.
Oh, okay.
Just because it's the most
Sure.
accurate.
Oh,
If you
okay.
put it here,
Good
it's
to know.
probably warmer.
Sure.
Back there, there's the ACs.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So